Guys, from that clip that you saw of Logan Paul being a disgusting agent of the Matrix proves to you that he is infuriated by this. Logan Paul is an evil psychopath who will lie about anyone in order to get a YouTube bag. And what's pathetic is his fame isn't even built on the love, admiration, and respect of him as a man by his fans. He's a performing clown. And Andrew Tate is the real deal. Look at this.
For making the time.
Your best friend thanking Andrew Tate for making the time as Andrew Tate towers over him. More famous than ever after getting canceled, more famous than ever after going to jail, with the backing of every single young man in every city of Earth. Dude, your ex-best friend who you mistreated is bringing Andrew Tate candy. How does that make you feel, Logan? This is what you deserve. Guys, this is so interesting. Check this out. So this is the footage of George Janko meeting Andrew Tate for the first time in person. And the context of this is what makes it interesting. George Janko used to be on the #1 Matrix podcast, which endlessly slandered and demonized Andrew Tate, probably only surpassed by the degenerate L3 podcast. This is the guy that sat with Mike Malak and Logan Paul as Logan Paul said, I don't want to platform this guy. He's not going to be relevant in 2 months, and he's a force for evil. This is so funny. This is so funny.
How are you? Thank you.
Dude, Andrew Tate is literally towering over George Janko, and this is so funny when you remember what happened. Oh, dude, should I play the clip? Let me find the clip for you guys.
Because his narrative is truly hateful. His rhetoric has extreme negative energy in it.
Meanwhile, you're the guy who mistreated your friend to the point where he had to leave, your best friend. What a disgusting human.
And it will affect impressionable young people in a way that will not.
This is what the left does. They invert reality while being the bad guys. They pretend to be inclusive while being discriminatory. They pretend to be compassionate while being hateful. They are blatantly the bad guys, and dude, he couldn't have foreseen this, because if he did, it would have been so embarrassing that George Janko would go interview Andrew Tate, and then he gets towered over like this when they first. Dude, do you guys understand how much of a beast Andrew Tate is? Bro, he's built different from every single other influencer. Bro, Andrew Tate makes these guys look like boys. They're literally not the same species. Look at this image right here, bro. This is the guy that sat on this Matrix-owned podcast. And now look at this. This is what happens when they meet in real life. Who do you want to be? Look at this image. Oh my gosh. Okay, back to this Matrix slander so that you guys understand the context real quick.
Not show until years from now, and it is dangerous.
Bro, Logan, you've done nothing for the young generation besides provide mindless entertainment that has taken away people's time and energy. I used to be one of those people. I used to be a fan of Impulsive, but thank God your hateful rhetoric woke me up when you started slandering an innocent man, Andrew Tate, just because the Matrix told you that your YouTube page would get demonetized if you didn't do it.
So now we're going to get into the conversation of censorship, right? Because people, slippery slope, freedom of speech. You want to say what you want to say.
This is so pathetic, given the world that we now see has taken, stark sides. The people that are literally anti Elon Musk free speech platform. Do you guys realize? You guys probably don't realize this unless you've really tuned into what Impulsive has done. Weeks ago, they brought on Mark Cuban, and you know what they did? Logan Paul and Mark Cuban talked for 15 minutes about how sad it was that free speech exists on X, and they attacked Andrew Tate. They attacked Elon Musk for providing free speech and said that Twitter was somehow failing, that X was somehow failing. Meanwhile, their daily users are going up and their daily minutes are going up too. The Matrix has become even more evil, even more starkly light versus dark since this video. And that fact allows you to see that they're frauds. It allows you to see that these people are insane. They don't care about morality. They don't care about truth. And that's why Logan is infuriated that the friend that he pushed away through being reprehensible went and interviewed Andrew Tate, showed millions, literally millions. It got 2 million views in the first 24 hours. That video is going to have 10 million views. And every single one of those people that recognizes that Andrew Tate is a good guy, conversely sees that Logan is a fraud.
Hey. But you can't do that.
90 IQ moment. Look at this shit.
I want to say.
Matrix. The Matrix programming. Oh, what do I say? Slander, impressive man, because I am a freak.
But you can't do that when your platform that you want to spread your
Call him racist. Call him racist.
word on is privately owned and money is a factor.
Oh, how interesting. We're going to justify censorship because at this time, Twitter was owned by the radical left matrix that employs fat, overweight women as diversity hires to literally censor people. This is before Elon Musk came on and fired 80% of the Twitter staff and then made the company skyrocket in performance. And now that we see free speech on Twitter, Logan's angry. Wait a second. They get to do what they want, but when it's a private entity and they protect free speech, then you're mad. Freak.
On is privately owned, have a bottom line to hit.
Degenerate, evil Matrix Logan Paul doesn't want you to be able to disagree with him. And that's why he's getting crushed. That's why reality has done to him what it's done in the last year. Married a whore. Showed to the entire world that he pushed away his best friend because he's an evil psychopath. And now the only person around him is his lapdog yes man Mike Malak, who is also a Matrix freak.
So it is interesting for me to watch someone like Andrew Tate.
Logan thinks he has the platform right now. He thinks he can slander him and he can get away with it. Nothing will come of it.
Be where he was and then get shunned and blacklisted by the platforms that he needs most. As much as he talks about being outside of the matrix.
See, this guy thinks he won. This guy thought at the time that it was over. That the platforms of the Matrix were bigger than Andrew Tate. And now, after he got blacklisted, Andrew Tate got bigger. After he went to jail, Andrew Tate got bigger. Now listen to this.
Going against all odds. The way he's delivered his messages have been dangerous since day one.
Matrix freak, what the fuck?
He needs a torque and a full overhaul on the way he delivers his messages.
Do you know how that starts? He needs to change personally, which
It's so pathetic. It's so freakishly deformed to watch this shit, dude.
by 2023, he will not have a sliver of relevancy. Hopefully.
Oh no. Oh, guess what? Oh no. Oh, look at that. 7 million views in under a week when your previous friend who you pushed away due to your evil ways went and interviewed him and then got towered over like this in front of millions. Oh, dude. You're not the same. You're a Matrix puppet. You've destroyed your legacy. You're marrying a whore. You pushed away your only friend that was true to you. And now you're a joke for all time compared to men with integrity. Guys, that clip you saw of Logan Paul being a disgusting agent of the Matrix proves to you that he is infuriated by this. Logan Paul is an evil psychopath who will lie about anyone in order to get a YouTube bag. And what's pathetic is his fame isn't even built on the love, admiration, and respect of him as a man by his fans. He's a performing clown. And Andrew Tate is the real deal. Look at this.
For making the time.
Your best friend thanking Andrew Tate for making the time as Andrew Tate towers over him. More famous than ever after getting canceled, more famous than ever after going to jail, with the backing of every single young man in every city of Earth. This is exactly what you want to see.
This is the only...
His fans thanking him. Oh, they brought him gifts. They brought him American candy. Dude, your ex-best friend who you mistreated is bringing Andrew Tate candy. How does that make you feel, Logan? This is what you deserve.
And like, when I asked, I was like, yo, is there anything you need, anything at all? He goes, Airheads. And I was like, I looked at my girl, I'm like, you talk? And then like,
This is the only good thing about the failing nation of the USA are airheads.
you know what's so funny? I'm not gonna lie. You're such a sweetheart. Even when like you talk and then like the people here, I was like, oh, Andrew's coming. They're like, oh, he's.
Logan Paul saw that. Agent Paul saw that. Agent Paul watched that. Agent Paul regretted that.
I was like, I looked at my girl. I'm like, is he fucking with me? He's like, he actually likes Airheads.
Rainfall for everybody to the place
This is basically like a music video of Logan Paul's crashing psyche right now. Oh man, how your podcast has fallen, dude. How it has fallen brutally. Brutally due to your moral negligence. It could have been anything, but you chose to be evil. You chose to slander. You chose to give up all your integrity. If you ever have.
Come from rainfall for everybody roof. Just like tears fall. Poverty the place call you with face all. You give up if your feet small like a great wall. So
Sound like it's promotional team. You
It
sound like it's
their
PR
god.
team.
It's their god.
They're
worshiping it.
You're worshiping it because it gives you a cure-all excuse for your monumental failure.
Why are so many leftists depressed on antidepressants? It's because they are already denying accountability for their lives. Their ideology already tells them you're not responsible for anything because you as an individual doesn't exist. And so obviously individual accountability doesn't exist. That's actually a feature of Marxism. Refusing to be depressed is actually refusing to be a leftist on some level of analysis.
As opposed to waking up and going, you know what? Maybe I'm a fuck up. Nothing to do with depression. Maybe I've just been fucking up. Maybe depression isn't real and I've just been fucking up and I should fix a few of these things.
Leftists, especially degenerate women, find accountability to be synonymous with oppression. Because accountability references an objective world with objective parameters, that which the radical left can't tolerate. In Marxism, it literally disputes the notion of an objective truth.
I've been reaping.
Absolutely. And you'd be amazed how depression will lose power over your life and lose its ability to destroy your life if you stop giving it so much respect and just wake up and say, let me fix X, Y, and Z.
So many depressed people want to remain depressed because it's their identity, and it's because how they harvest that counterfeit virtue and status as a result of being a victim. That's why so many of them are leftists. They pedestalize victimhood and call it virtue, when of course it's not true virtue, because true virtue comes from the meritocracy of your actions and the quality of your character and what you do and what you say and how you treat people. But the left in Marxism denies the existence of meritocracy.
Busted up in SSB.
Yeah, don't play Smash Bros.
You gotta teach me this game, cause
Bro, Andrew Tate is literally a different creature compared to these guys. You realize this? Look at this. Look at the difference between these two men right now.
I have no idea what
Just
this
Smash
is.
Bros. You good?
Oh, great. I play Melee. That's my Smash Bros.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
So you know what's going on?
Okay.
You play Ultimate, don't you? Yeah,
On
it's the GameCube
Switch.
version. It's like 20 years old.
I need a nicotine to go through your testosterone.
Practice.
Do you fuck with these?
That's an American thing.
He doesn't like Zins.
But no, I'm cigars. That's my thing.
I don't know where I'm gonna release this one because I don't want to cut any of that shit out. I want to leave it all. So I might hit somebody from a different streaming service. To be honest, bro, YouTube got mad at me for some shit, and now every day I've been getting messages saying, "Hey, dude, they're not showing us your videos." Why?
Dude, YouTube is censoring people. YouTube has been censoring me. YouTube has been censoring a lot of people. It's very true. It's very, very true. It's funny how on so many levels George Janko is refuting every single thing that has been said over the past couple of years on Logan Paul's Matrix podcast. He literally said in the Andrew Tate interview, YouTube is going to censor me for this conversation, admitting for all to see, including a bunch of liberals and leftists, that YouTube has a leftist bias and politically discriminates.
Bro, you do it for Rumble. But Rumble have been really good to me because when I was most banned, like the height of banned, they're like, nah, come.
Wow.
Really good.
I feel like Rumble.
They let me say whatever I want.
How do you feel about Kick?
Kick is backed by gambling, right? It's backed by stake, and if you're gonna
Kick is not free speech anymore.
be on Kick, you have to do a bunch of gambling shit. I think.
I don't gamble at all.
Neither do I.
I don't push gambling.
And it's clown show, bro. They're all fucking retard kids running around screaming, acting like idiots. I'd be embarrassed to be on Kick. Rumble's like me, Russell Brand. People saying smart shit. It's for the smart people. And I get really good views on Rumble. I got more views on Rumble than I got on YouTube.
Let's transfer over, honest to God, because we.
Well, you can do both at the same time, and you'll be surprised. Rumble, I think the Rumble CPM that they pay like 6 times more than YouTube. So your viewers are worth 6 times more. They pay more. You should check it out.
Okay, we'll try it. We're gonna start with this episode.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it.
Awesome. Thank you, bro.
thank
Hit me up. My man.
Boom! Oh, dude, this is incredible. Wait, did George join the war room? That would be the ultimate victory over Logan. Being kicked out by a fake low-value Matrix agent only to be surrounded by hyper-competent men. You guys realize the power... most of you don't realize, actually, the power differential between, let's say, your average millionaire in the war room and Logan Paul. You guys think that because Logan Paul is famous and connected, that he's more powerful than any of these guys. That is not true. Lone wolves, no matter what, will always get destroyed by multiple competent wolves. Think of it like this. Take the best fighter, take your favorite fighter in the world. Him by himself gets absolutely destroyed by 10 men attacking him at once. And there's no counterplay, there's nothing he can do. Surround yourselves with networks of competent people.
this.
Bro, no, don't do the they're good dance.
Can you just give up and get a pair? I'll buy them.
No, I'm not.
Just give up and then you can have some.
I'm sitting right next to you, T.
I don't know who this guy is. I don't know who you are.
T can't be hating.
No one knows. Marcel. Last thing you see is the bling of the diamonds. Last thing. Crocs, diamonds, and eternal black.
I'm sitting right next to you.
Makes it real. We told them it makes it real.
Tristan's pissed off about our shoe selection.
Dude, look at this, bro. You've actually found some quality friends. I'm so proud of George Janko for the fact that he turned himself to God, turned himself away from this degenerate, evil clown that is Agent Paul. And now look at him, bro. He's sitting with the man that Logan Paul slandered and is being treated like a brother, being treated better than he's probably ever been treated. George would constantly get mistreated behind the scenes of Impulsive, and he put up with it for too long, but now he's here. Look at this. Look at the difference, bro. People are waking up that we're the good guys, that the radical left and the woke mind virus is a cult of death, anti-humanity. Marxism is a scourge to the mind. It destroys the psyche.
Oh, I saw the split. They're not Crocs though, right?
No, Valentino.
Crocs are not just a fashion statement. They're a philosophy and a way of life. You would have no idea what any of that means.
The whole world is taking up the box. We're gonna convert the whole house. I know.
They tried to slander him. They tried to take him down. They tried to purport Matrix lies. They tried to keep you enslaved, lower your testosterone, force you to believe the lies of the left. And they failed. There are fat, obese, low testosterone soy men right now who are riddled with the resentment of Marxism, trying to take down the servers of X. Because they are infuriated that you can see them as who they are, that you can judge them as morally repugnant.